Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Goes to the hurry up here. From the red zone on 1st. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. Gets it to the 15. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. If this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Catch made left side by Laporta. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He gets 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
There's an on! It's on! Hey, hey!
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Changing it up here. Jackson. Setting up the running back screen. Screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On the run, deep down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll run here on first down. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
You at 180! Come on!
This one for Lamar. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. We'll pause now for an injured player and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one.
Ready, ready?
Here's the backup. First throw. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
Got it. Ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Street! Street! Come on, come on.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
60 Maverick. Check out.
Throwing here, Huntley. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, and a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action, Goff. He finds Laporta. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. 21 yards on the play. That is good for Detroit 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Off on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the green field. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here. 1st down, it's gone. Checks it down to Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offensive line fast.
2 for 1. Hey, Cal.
It'll play action with Goff. Goes caught. And he's going to have a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, you sit down behind the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
All he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Shotgun snap here to go. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch is incomplete. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th.
Touchdown, Lions.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in.
And he goes down. The freshman gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with still. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
Looking to throw. Leading to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens leading by 8. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Sit off!
He's on the field for Lamar. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Mario.
Rolling back, hits the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Sit on! Sit on!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Setting
up to pass. Caught by Flowers. And this one doesn't go far. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They look to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hot. Black 20.
Moving back, sent in motion left. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
That's him right as he throws, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
We go tonight.
Here he is to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So that brings up fourth and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. This one's set up for Lamar. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win and hold. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.